Free Comic Book Day! Hello, it's me, Ghost Critic. I've just got back from my comic book store and I just thought I'd do a quick video to tell you what I picked up on Free Comic Book Day. Always happens on the first Saturday in May. I don't know what it's like over there in like the US or in Canada. If you can just go in your shops and, you know, pick whatever you want and then just walk out, or if you have to buy something as well, or if you're limited to the amount you can take off the shelf. I'm always a bit wary, so I did buy some stuff as well to kind of negate the fact that I was taking free comics off him, because while they're free to us, it does still actually cost your comic book retailer money to get them. Don't know if you're actually aware of that, but that's true. Anyway, let's crack on. I managed to get all the ones that I actually wanted when I'd looked on the Free Comic Book website. So we got ourselves from Red 5 Comics, Atomic Robo, which also has a comic strip from Neozoic and Bonnie Lass also. So looking forward to reading that. Buffy the Vampire Slayer from Dark Horse, and then on the back side we've got The Guild, which if you don't know is a kind of web YouTube TV series. They do kind of short, well not short, they're about 15 to 20 minutes long sometimes, videos. I think they're on the Geek and Sundry website, YouTube channel, so go check that out because they are quite funny, very nerdy. So again, looking forward to reading that. Bongo Comics, Free for All. Come on, gotta have a bit of Simpsons on Free Comic Book Day. And on the back of that you get SpongeBob SquarePants. So that's that one. A Free Comic Book Day. It wouldn't be a Free Comic Day without a DC. The New 52. Got that written by Jeff Johns, artwork by Jim Lee and Ivan Reis. I think I saw in the middle. Yes, hopefully I can show you all that, but there is like a 4-page spread there, so that was good. And lastly, and strangely enough, this was not being put out on the shelves, so you would only find this and get this if you knew about it and asked for it, basically. And that's this lovely hardback free comic of The Mouse Guard from Archaea Entertainment. And yes, very nicely presented book. Some lovely artwork going on in there. If you manage to find a copy of this, I sincerely hope you pick this up. So I'm going to enjoy reading those this afternoon. Obviously, because I'm not a cheap person, I'm not just going to go in there and get some comics. I did pick up some trades and a few back issues along the way, so I thought I'd quickly show these off too. I think it is the latest one, I hope it's the latest one anyway, Hellblazer Constantine, the next Phantom Pains trade. You might remember me doing this on a viewer's choice video. It's the second volume of Fear Agent. And the second to last now, because it's finished now I believe, the Vertigo DMZ trade, volume 11. So those were the 3 trades I bought. And I got a few back issues while I was there. Obviously Fantastic Four, so Fantastic Four issue 270. Fantastic Four 282, great cover there. And these were all half price. He had a half price on all back issues. 343. And I can't remember if I had this or not, but I thought given that it was half price, I'll get it. triple-sized 30th Anniversary Spectacular, number 358. Now, while we're talking about free comics, there's another way that you can manage to get free comics while you're on YouTube. And that is to make lots of friends and to win raffles. And I did win a raffle. MAW0001 had a raffle probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. I'm not quite sure, Mark, when that was. I was actually the only one who entered, so I won them by default. But anyway, they have come in the post now. They came at the beginning of the week, but I only managed to pick them up yesterday. So we have OMAC issue 2, lovely Jack Kirby, and OMAC issue 3. They were what I won, but he was very, very kind and put some extra issues, extra comics in there for me. And I've only read the first one, but it really was not what I was expecting. It's from DC and it's called Amazing Man. He's given me the first 5 issues. Thank you so much, Mark. Really, obviously, I was not expecting these to be in there as well. It looks like it was going to be really silly and a bit of a comedy kind of comic. But while it has that fun comedic element to it, it's actually quite serious and just a little bit dark, which I was surprised. So that's issue 1, issue 2, issue 3. Can't wait to read the rest of these. Issue 4 and issue 5. My very, very good friend, Custom Bromstar, Scott, he tried to send me a package way back in, it was probably the end of January, beginning of February, and it never turned up. It got sent back. Now, I'm not going to humiliate him here on YouTube and tell you what he did. But anyway, he repackaged them correctly this time and sent it back again. And he gave me some more Fantastic Four, which again, thank you very much, sir. Very, very kind of you. Fantastic Four issue 292. All goes to make me closer to completing my Fantastic Four run. Because I'm going to get a Fantastic Four issue 1, aren't I? Fantastic Four issue 347. And Fantastic Four issue 362. Now, while he really didn't have to, because it wasn't really his fault that it all went a bit skew-if, he also put in this great little book. I'll bring that up a bit. It's The Untold Legend of Batman, written by Len Wein, and it was, yeah, Jim Aparo and John Byrne on art. And this was really, really good. It's one of those kind of little digest books in black and white, and it was basically a kind of untold origin story. There's a little introduction in the start about how, you know, Batman never really had, when he first came out, a proper origin story about, you know, where he'd come from, why he was like he was, why he became the Batman. And this pretty much puts it all out there. I think bits have changed since. I don't know how in continuity. Forget about the 52, even though it's supposedly still within continuity of the old DC universe, the Batman universe anyway. But there were some bits in here which was just like, what? You know, Bruce Wayne being actually the very first Robin. There were some nice bits in there with his father's Batman suit, yes. Thomas Wayne was the first person to have a Batman costume, and it kind of it put things together for me from the last Batman and Robin volume with Dick as Batman and Damian as Robin when they had the whole Thomas Wayne, the cult, which at the time I found a little confusing because I didn't understand really what was going on. But now I've read this, there are ties to it. So again, Scott, that was a great find, and thank you so much for letting me have that. I'll treasure it, I really will. Finally, for a free comic, and this did really come out of the blue. I never asked for it. It was very kind of him to do this for what it is as well. Minutia Minute. I'll go and look at his channel. He does a lot of great reviews. He sent me a message telling me he was sending me a comic book, and I was like, what's that for? What have I done to warrant that? And it was kind of a thank you for the raffle that he won last year, which again he didn't need to do because it was a raffle, and the raffle is you win something, you don't give something back. But he'd seen my Long Box History Spawn special video, and he saw that I didn't have this comic, so he decided he'd like to send this to me because he had an extra copy, and that was Spawn issue 1. The very first issue of Spawn. Minutia Minute. Sean, thank you so much for sending me this. I actually had never ever read it before, so I had a great time reading this. Thank you again. Thank you to everyone who out the kindness of their hearts send me comics. It's so hard to, you know, think of something to send back to these people because, you know, I look at their videos, especially Scott, you think, I couldn't possibly think what to give Scott. He has everything. I just couldn't begin to think what to get him. So yeah, that's my amazing free comic book haul today. So I hope you guys out there have a great free comic book day as well. Go and support your local comic book retailer. And you know, while you're there picking up free comic books, don't forget to buy something else as well while you're there. Take care folks, have a great weekend. Bye.